During the NFL playoffs yesterday, Warner Brothers released a new TV spot for the upcoming Batman vs. Superman, one of which gave us a fuller version of Bruce Wayne's conversation with Alfred regarding Superman bringing the war to us. John, buy or sell this new Batman vs. Superman TV spot?
Cannot buy it enough. I'm watching the football games yesterday, and the first spot they show is the new Superman one. Didn't really show us much that we hadn't seen before, except for him saying the press need to do the right thing, and that puts then Perry White's comments in context when he goes, it's not you don't get to decide what the right thing is. Little does he know he's actually saying that to Superman, and the message is even more poignant because that's a lesson Superman's probably trying to learn at that point. So I thought that was good. And then later, when the Batman one comes on, I freaked the hell out. For when that line was such a Batman thing to say. Like, thousands died. How many next time? Millions? If we believe there's even a 1% chance that he could be our enemy, then we have to take it as an absolute certainty, and we must destroy it. Like, I'm freaking out. I'm sitting on this couch. I was at my buddy's place watching a football game, and I am losing my mind. And seeing Affleck play it, and Affleck play it to, I'll say it, perfection. Boom, there it is. He played that part to perfection. He could have overhammed that line so easily. He didn't, though. He could have undersold it, made it too subtle. He didn't. He hit it with the intensity that it needed, that we've seen him doing all these other things. And I put on my Twitter yesterday, you hear them quick crickets? That's all those people that were laughing when they announced Ben Affleck as Batman. And they're all gone underground now. He looks spectacular in this. I cannot wait to see him play Batman. This spot was great. And I'm not big on 30-second spots. I will very rarely talk about 30-second TV spots. I like talking about the 2-minute trailers, like the full stuff. But I like I said, I just freaking lost my mind when I saw this. Anyway, Mark, you saw it. What did you think?
Oh, yeah, and I love the order of the trailer like you alluded to. So we saw the Superman one first, and I'm a Batman guy. Like, I'm rooting for Batman. If he's fighting anybody, I'm pulling for Batman. I think Superman would win in round one, but I want Batman to win. So the first ad you see was Superman heavy, and it's Superman talking a lot of trash to Batman. And then the spot ends. I'm like, well, they didn't really give Batman a fair shake. When do we get to see Batman's version of it? Then this one comes out. And then we go back to the game at the same time in the game when the Broncos D is probably saying, if there's a 1% chance that Rob Gronkowski's an alien, we have to take it as an absolute certainty. I thought it played so well on TV. I think it gets what these spots are doing is it's building awareness for people, not like us, for other people who weren't aware that Batman versus Superman was a movie that's coming out now in a tantalizing month and a half. It is just so exciting that they're doing these spots right. Now, look, in the back of our head, we all know that this fight eventually is going to end, and it's going to be the dawn of the Justice League, and that's all well and good. But what a spot like this does, it pushes all that stuff into the back of my mind, and it prepares me for us to see a movie where the majority of that film is going to be one of the most epic clashes. It's the Brady versus Manning of the superhero world.
Yeah, this spot, Batfleck, anybody who had issues with him playing Batman, it should have been erased after they finally saw how he's portraying Bruce Wayne. I mean, we've gotten little clips of it from the trailers, but this was like a nice full scene with him talking to Alfred, and it was really well played. I'm really excited about this film, but I have to be honest, even after that trailer was over, I heard, is she with you? I thought she was with you. And I was like, no! Why did they have to show that? It cannot get undone. But they're doing the best that they can do to make you forget about that. And we all know that's happening. That's going to happen at the end. Is she with you? Hey, but I thought it's Batman versus Superman. I thought she was with you.
Not even the movie now. They edited it out of the movie.
That would be amazing if they cut it out. Please cut it out. Cut it out. Cut that scene out. That would be awesome. Or when we see it in context, we'll all be like, it's awesome. But seeing it out of context and it's called Batman v Superman, it's still hard for me to forget it. But at least these spots are making me forget it. That last 30-second trailer with them fighting, I think that's really what the key is, like making us believe that there is an issue between Batman and Superman. And it is going to come down to them having to find some common ground to unite about. So that spot was great.
And what this spot also did for me is it showed that there's a new legit contender to the celebrated crown of Alfred. Because I love Michael Guff, I love Michael Caine. Jeremy Irons is going to be right there with the best Alfreds of all time.
Totally.
Yeah, that looks great. And one of the things, it really feels to me like Warner Brothers was listening to all the criticism they got when they dropped that, what we call the second trailer. with the reveal, and it took away the focus of the Batman v Superman, because all 3 or 4 things we've seen come out since then have been squarely focused on the Batman v Superman part,
Right.
and just letting us get to the end of the movie to see the Dawn of Justice part. What I thought was really interesting too was that in these 2 spots, you were mentioning this, and I think you were bang on in your analysis. You're saying these spots are really revealing things to the non-hardcore fans, because what these 2 spots did for me was they clearly laid out in the Superman spot. Here's the problem Superman's got with Batman. He's a vigilante. Civil rights are being trampled on. This is not right. The press is, we got to do this. And so now we understand Superman's motivation a bit. Then the focus went to Bruce Wayne. Now we fully understand why Bruce Wayne has this hate on for Superman,
Right.
why he's so hell-bent on getting rid of Superman, because he could spend the end of humanity. He's holding him responsible for the death of thousands, maybe millions, and even if it's only probable that he's a good guy, not good enough, according to Batman. I love it. They did so much right with these spots that it just it did make me forget about trailer number 2.
Right on.
But thank you for reminding me about it.
Is she with you, Ellis?
I thought she was with you.
But,
That's
I mean,
my De Niro saying that.
and all that being said, let's put that big disclaimer out there again. This movie could suck. We're not saying the movie is awesome. We're just saying that these spots are awesome, and it certainly gives me hope. So let's hold out that hope at least for a little while longer.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.